I'm back. I'm back. It's been a few days, but I'm back. So today is going to be an interesting topic today. So the question was posed. There was a question that was posed, and supposedly this question was asked of me. Why do black, ancient, free, and accepted Masons exist? Or why do we need to exist? In so many words, you can read the manuscript for yourself, the picture I took when this first come on, okay? Why do we need to exist, or why do we exist? Why do ancient, free, and accepted Masons exist amongst the African American diaspora? And that's an easy question to answer. It's very easy. And the answer to the question is because we truly believe in brotherly love, relief, and truth. We truly believe in the ancient landmarks of Masonry, not those just 24 landmarks. We're talking about the ancient landmarks in Masonry. Now, once again, you may ask yourself, what are those ancient landmarks? We believe in the grip of a Mason. We believe in uh, the uh, the signs and symbols of Freemasonry. We believe in the oath that we take as Masons in our various jurisdictions. Some may vary, depends on where you're at. We believe in that. So when we say brotherly love, that's not exclusive, that's inclusive. When we say charity, that's not just for the community, but that's to our members. When we say brotherly love, that's who we are. You know, we want to take that trowel and spread the cement of brotherly love. This is why we exist. It also ponders me, and it said that, you know, we was looking for recognition from the Caucasian Mason. I have yet to see in the black diaspora of Freemasonry, amongst international, modern free, or PHO, ancient free and accepted Mason, to ask for recognition from any mainstream Grand Lodge. And I know some of you would say, well, that's because you wouldn't meet the criteria. Well, the question is, what if they don't meet my criteria? Some of us tend to forget that we also have criteria for recognition. And it's not anything hard at all. And what if they don't meet those criteria? See, that's a two-way street. And I look at it like that. I'm all about building fraternal relationships, but I'm not about asking or begging anybody for acceptance. I'm not going to do that. For me, and where I was raised, it is for us is that before we work with anyone else, we're going to work with our own. Period. How's it going? All right. Before we work with anyone else, we're going to work with our own. How can I accept someone else without accepting my own? I don't get that. I don't quite understand that philosophy with some folks. But no, before I accept any other Masons walk in the face of the earth, I'm going to accept my own. Period. That's just me, you know, as an individual. Now, as far as my Grand Lodge is concerned, they have rules and regulations that they have to abide by. Uh, and I swore that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws. I made that oath and I swore to it, and I would abide by those rules and regulations that governs me. I swore to that. So that's where I'm at with that. And I know some people may be like, wow, yeah, there's a wow moment. There's a wow moment. I'm more so interested in making sure that those who my Grand Lodge deal with, those who I deal with, those who I respect, those who respect me, I'm more so willing to deal with them and accept them and work with them more so than anybody else. Period. So let's just clear the air on that. And this is why we exist. Yes, there have been scrimmages along the way within the foundational structure of Freemasonry. Yes, there have. Across the board, I don't care what Grand Lodge you're in, whether it be mainstream or whatever, it doesn't even matter. All Grand Lodges have had their issues. All of them have had to deal with scrimmages within their own fraternal jurisdiction. All of them have. So who am I to try to cast a black stone against anyone? I won't do that. I let Grand Lodges be who they are. I let brothers join whatever Grand Lodge they want to join. Let them make that decision for themselves. And once they get there, although they may find out and say, well, this isn't for me, I only ask individuals that when you leave that Grand Lodge, don't bash them because you're pissed off at them. I would say that many of us have been hurt in Freemasonry, sisters and brothers, from a variety of jurisdictions in dealing with individuals within those jurisdictions. There have been brothers hitting up on sisters, you got hurt. There have been sisters hitting up on brothers, you got hurt. There have been people stealing money, you got hurt. There have been Grand Masters who's not upheld the Constitution and bylaws, and they pissed off everybody, you get hurt. There's so many issues and people getting hurt in Freemasonry. I'm not trying to throw a stone or a rock at anybody. What I'm trying to do is build. What I'm trying to do is to tell individuals who are seeking to become Masons, there are some great Masonic lodges out there. There are some great Masonic Grand Lodges out there. And there are a variety of different Masonic rites. There are a variety of different Masonic rites. There's a Rosicrucian is another rite. You know, primitive rites. There are other Masonic rites out there, and I won't deny that they exist because I know they exist, you know. However, it is up to the individual to lay his foundation for the direction for which he wants to travel. It is up to the sister to lay her foundation for the way she wants to travel. Who am I to say that that's wrong or is right? I'm gonna let you do you. You allow me to be me. Don't interfere with me, I won't interfere with you. And the problem that I'm finding is that a lot of us like to poke holes at other jurisdictions. A lot of us like to slide in and say these things about other jurisdictions without looking at your own. We do it. Hell, I used to do it. Come on, let's just be honest. Yes, absolutely. But now that, hey sis, even I have grown to a point and to a place to understand that's not the essence of Masonry. You know, sometimes you have to take those 9 emblems and really apply them and look at them do the work. See, some of us only Masons by brand. You know, that's my brand. You know, some of us are only Masons because we're dues-carrying members. Hardly any of us really look at it and begin to practice it. Really, I mean, begin to practice Masonry and see how the system flourish. A lot of us won't do it. Some of us are too afraid to do it. And this is what is missing. So when people say, why do I exist? I exist because we practice a true essence of the craft. That's what we do. That's what we do here. And when I say a true essence, when a brother grips me, I'm gonna grip him back. If he doesn't, I'm not, okay? I'm not, because he don't see me as a Mason. Although he may know me to be part of a lodge or whatever, if he don't grip me, I'm not gonna grip him. Plain and simple. If he fist bump me, I'm gonna fist bump him back, period. No disrespect, that's just what it is. You know, if we decide to have the conversation to be tried, we do that, and we find each other to be of lawful information, and we're both well recommended, and we respect and receive each other, it's great. But I'm not gonna force myself on anybody. I'm not gonna beg anybody for acceptance. And I keep telling people all the time, it's best for you to go where you're accepted and respected and stop trying to force your way into places that don't want you. And that's the craziest thing, because when brother leaves these various Grand Lodges and they go join a mainstream, or even if they go join a Prince Hall, then they flip the whole strip. So they started doing exactly what was happening to them. They started issuing out that same BS, that same bullshit they started doing. And I have yet to understand, why do you do such foolishness? Why do you do that? You came out of International Free and accepted Mason. You join a mainstream Grand Lodge. You turn around and do the same thing that was done to you to others. Why? Because you couldn't stand the pressure? I seen your post, how you stood strong, how you I'm modern free. I'm international. I'm staying right here. I'm down. And then you flip. So you don't join Prince Hall. You join a mainstream. And you turn around and do that same BS. You was never really their brothers. You were never their brothers. You was never willing to uphold to the obligation that you took. Well, man, I found that they was clandestine. But brother, you took an obligation. You said that. Nobody forced you to say any of that. You said that of your own free will and accord, before the wish for master in that lodge and in the presence of God. You said those words. That's what you said. But then you join other organizations, you flip the script. I don't get it. If you're not growing, really, if you're not growing in Masonry to see how the system works, to enjoy the craft, if you're not doing that, then I don't even know why you're here. I really don't. Me personally, as I've said before, I'm going to get all I can get out of Freemasonry. I'm going to put all I can put into it. And that's where I'm going to find my balance at. For me, that's where I'm going to find my balance. Everything needs to have balance. Everything needs to have balance. And if you can't find balance, it's not going to happen for you. A lot of you are still searching for that balance. This is why you have the scrimmages within the black diaspora of Freemasonry, because there is no balance in your Grand Lodge. There's no balance, and you don't want to deal with issues that face your Grand Lodge. You don't want to deal with it. So that's what you get. This is what come up. Greetings from the Most Worshipful John G. Jones Grand Lodge in Mississippi. How you doing, Brother Hicks? Greetings to you. Greetings to the craft. So this is what you get, and man, it's crazy. And like I said before, don't force your way into anybody's home. Don't force your way into anybody's space. If they want you to be there, they will invite you there. Okay? If they want you to be there, they will invite you there. Plain and simple. And I want to say to those who have invited me into your space, thank you. And you know who you are. There's no need of me calling names and trying to put this on. No. You know exactly who you are. And I want to say thank you. Because you invited me into your personal space. You have invited me into your lodge. You have invited me to your home to sleep. Oh man. The beauty I've found in traveling and meeting brothers. My brothers in Appalachia. Look, man. Last Saturday was amazing. It was freaking amazing. Being in Appalachians and hanging out in the backyard, cooking barbecue and eating and just fellowshipping and meeting the wives of the brothers. There's nothing like it. I had never met these brothers a day in my life except through Zoom or except through the medium. That was it. But to meet them in person and see the respect that we have for each other is totally different. It's totally different. And that is the beauty of Masonry. That is why I exist. That is why I am here. I am here personally to enjoy Masonry, to give and to put into it. Plain and simple. Here to enforce the true essence of Masonry. The brotherly love, relief, truth. To practice the true cornerstone of Masonry. To really use that working tool and to show other brothers how to be the example. Everybody's not going to like you. Even the brothers in your lodge are sometimes not going to like you when you are trying to exclaim and to be the very thing that you are. Everybody's not going to like you. Or who do he think he is? Where do he think he's going? All of that's going to come into play when you begin to let your light shine. You can't be afraid to let your light shine and to be a shining example regarding Freemasonry when you're dealing with other people. You can't do that. You can't do it. No, can't be afraid. When you're a member of International, Modern Free, Ancient Free and Accepted, PHO, you can't be afraid. You know, I can't speak for others. I can just speak for where I've been accepted and welcome. I can only speak for the places I've been, you know. And to those to those who have reached out to me through phone calls, yeah, it's all good, you know. Greetings, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you tuning in today. JC, how you doing? You know, JC, kind of racist statement. Who is your own? I'm gonna tell you who my own. The black man and woman is my own. I know people gonna say the human race. No, that's who my own is. Where I fellowship at, where I go to get the things I need. Now, what I try to do when you say my own, I work with those who work with me, my own. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. When my own. Okay, the man, the black woman. Okay, before I work with anybody else, I'm going to work with them first. I'm going to deal with us first. I can't go and be in somebody else's house when I got my neighbor living next door to me that looked like me. But I'd rather go across town or I'd rather go somewhere else. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's what I mean by my own. I'm not going to go seek recognition from mainstream when I can work with international, when I can work with modern free, when I can work with PHO. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to deal with us first. I'm going to love on us first. I'm going to go visit us first. So those are my own. Call it what you want to call it. That's me. So that's where I stand, okay? So I go where I'm accepted and respected. I don't force my way into anybody's door. Care who you are, what color you are. I'm not going to force my way for you or beg you for anything. Either we meet on mutual terms or we don't meet at all. Either we accept each other for where we're at or we don't accept each other at all. It ain't rocket science. You know, a lot of us want to force our way in. Well, you know, it's been over 200 years. I think, no. Nope. If you didn't love me from the beginning and you didn't respect me from the beginning, now all of a sudden you want to say it's okay. And then I'm going to say, okay, no. Nah, it ain't, no. You do you, and I'll do me. And then somehow, somewhere down the road, if we find out that we have mutual respect for each other, fully mutual respect, not just, oh yeah, I respect them. No, fully mutual respect for each other. We can work with it. You know, that's me. No, I'm not. And I hope that's a little bit more forthcoming. Greetings. This is JC from the Most Wishful Junkies. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I mean. My own. That's what I mean. How you doing? Of Texas. All right. Just in Texas last week. No, 3 weeks ago. I was just in Texas. I'm here. Everyone calm down. What's up, Big Mac? Big, what's up, bro? You know, I hope everything is going well with everyone. As they say, today is a beautiful day, man. I've been waiting on this weather today. I have been waiting on this weather. We finally had it a couple of days, and I'm thankful for it. Oh my, am I thankful for it. Let me see what I got here. Boom. Yeah, I'm going to be getting ready to head back in just a few more minutes. But as I said, I hope everybody, you've had a great day, you know, and things are going well for you. What's up, George? How you doing, man? Greetings to you. I hope that you've enjoyed your vacation. All right. Greetings from Allegory number 9, Detroit, Michigan. How you doing? I hope everything is well. So today's topic, of conversation is, why do your Grand Lodge exist? You have mainstream, you have PHO, PHA, ancient, free, and accepted. But why do your Grand Lodge exist? And a gentleman proclaimed that he asked me that question, and I never answered it. So I'm here to publicly answer the question. We exist to exclaim the true essence of Masonry, because we believe that the essence of Masonry has been lost. It has been watered down. It has been tampered with. So we believe, within the most wishful John G. Jones Grand Lodge, ancient, free, and accepted Mason state of California, that we want to exclaim those attributes naked. We want to be able to say, this is the true essence of Masonry, with no boundaries. And I say with no boundaries because there have been boundaries set up within the confines of Freemasonry that has exclaimed that as a black man, you couldn't be a Mason. Grand Lodge of Florida has that in its constitutional bylaws. They do, still today. They're being sued about it. But why sue them? That's their bylaws. Leave them folks alone. Okay? Other mainstream Grand Lodges have had those same rules and regulations. They may have changed them, which is fine. But like I said, for me, nah, you can keep that. I'm okay with that. I'm here just to exclaim and to show you what Masonry looks like if you're going to practice and be a Mason, not based upon some documentation from England, but based upon the principles of Freemasonry. Are you worthy and well qualified? Have you made suitable proficiencies in a preceding degree? If you can exclaim those things and you can break those things down, and we truly have mutual respect for each other, then there have I found a brother Mason. Plain and simple. It ain't even rocket science. But people in Grand Lodges have set up within the confines of their constitution and bylaws, which they have every right to do, is to exclude certain ethnicities from it. They have. This is why I exclaim that the Hispanic Grand Lodge of North America, you shouldn't just sit aside and say, nah, we're going to fold tent. You shouldn't do that. The Hispanic brothers need that. Hear me clearly. The Hispanic brothers need that. You need your own sometimes. Stop trying to fit in with everybody else. And that's the problem I see a lot of times. Most of us want to try to fit in with everybody else. Just like you have your own house, you don't go try to fit into somebody else's house. Sometimes you need your own house. And those who come through your house will understand some things a lot better than trying to fit into somebody else's house. That's the best way I can put it. You know, a lot of so-called Masons can't have that conversation. No, they can't. They absolutely can't. I believe, no, I know for myself, I can sit down and talk with any brother regarding Masonry. Any brother, with all due respect. You don't have to even recognize me, but we can talk philosophy. We can talk about the principal construct of Freemasonry. We don't have to do no Q&A. We don't have to do that. But when two men mutually meet, that have something in common that's supposed to unite them, not separate them, but unite them, then and there you find the true essence of Masonry. Until then, you won't. You won't find it. You won't even have it. And this is what has happened to us. So, I want to say thank you for coming in and fellowshipping with me today. And as always, I hope that you've gotten something out of this. And this is why the most wishful John G. Jones Grand Lodge of California exists, because we believe in the true essence of the ancient customs of Freemasonry, not just by the title, but by what it presents. When you say ancient, you talk about something honorable. You talking about something that's been laid down, and you stand on a strong foundation for which it is founded upon. The ancient honorable fraternity of Freemasonry. Peace and be well, and I hope, as always, you've gotten something out of this. And stay out the bushes, keep your light on. I'm here to help you study, but I'm not your study guide. I say, oh, I have recently found your page, and I've learned much. My grandfather and father were members of the Independent United Order of the Mechanics. Oh yeah, that's awesome. What's up now? Is this considered Freemasonry? Seeking knowledge. The Independent Order of Freemasonry is not considered Freemasonry within the United States. However, they are a well-structured, well-known organization. They came out of Freemasonry. All of their symbols, their signs, their grips, their passwords are very, very, very similar. Plain and simple. So if you join the Order of the Mechanics, and that's something you choose to do, I can tell you, my brother, because I've talked with brothers from the mechanics, and the language that they use is identical. There may be a word here, a word there. The grips, the signs, it's all identical. The mechanics came out of Freemasonry. Read the history of the mechanics and why we need them and why they exist. It's a beautiful organization, no doubt about it. So look, enjoy your day, brother. Hey man, if you want to be a mechanic and go join them, go join the mechanics, man. If that's where you at, if you want to be a Mason, join the Freemasons. But whatever you do, respect the next man. Peace and be well. I'm out.